Kia ora, I'm David Chester with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news senior Chinese officials are openly talking about stagflation risks there. A senior advisor to the Chinese Central Bank said in an online forum it is very likely their economy will be in stagflation if producer prices stay high and demand stays weak, and they're alert to existing risks to their economy being released too early. And China's fiscal revenue fell in October for a second straight month as their economic recovery slows. But fiscal spending returned to growth. In particular, the government's revenue from land sales slid for a fourth straight month. Meanwhile, the IMF is noting that downside risks are accumulating in China as its economy slows. In the US, we should also note that the Biden administration is about to decide whether to reappoint Jay Powell as head of the US Fed or switch to one of his deputies, Lael Brainard. There's a lot of lobbying underway at present, and a decision is promised in the coming week, possibly even today. Brainard is viewed as more dovish than Powell, and the financial markets will price in that if she is chosen. The global supply chain issues seem to be easing. Not only are key freight rates retreating slowly on shipments out of China, but the backlog of ships waiting to unload at key US West Coast ports has halved. And administration efforts to clear these ports seem to be working, even if there are a few rough edges. Efforts to recycle empty containers with sweeper ship voyages are helping too. The holiday season rush will naturally ease as well, so the worst may be behind us. But the effective closure of Vancouver is a complication, and holiday shopping miscues still probably will happen. These North American resolutions will quickly ease pressures elsewhere in the global chain. In Australia, lower auction clearance rates in both Sydney and Melbourne at the weekend point to a softening of the housing market there amid unrealistic vendor expectations. The US Treasury 10-year yield opens today at 1.55% and up 1 basis point since this time on Saturday. And the price of gold will start today marginally softer by about $1 to $1,845 an ounce. And oil prices are 50 cents lower at just on $75.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is still just under $78 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today softer at just under 69.9 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, we're firmish at 96.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're at 62.1 euro cents, also a little firmer. And that means our trade weight index starts today at 74.6 and very similar to where we left it on Saturday. And we should also note that if the RBNZ raises the OCR this week by more than 25 basis points, there is widespread speculation that parity with the Aussie dollar could be tested in currency markets. Most analysts, however, are picking a 25 basis point hike. We welcome your feedback on these issues. Leave a comment below or on our website. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.